Hi there. So today I want to show you how to use Title B for doing one of the most time-consuming and tedious tasks when it comes to subtitling. And this is the timing of subtitles, also known by some people as spotting or queuing. Essentially, this is the process of defining the in and out times of individual subtitles. So I'm going to go ahead and start Title B. I'm going to drag and drop one of the movie files that I've got here. And I'm going to show you the work environment. If you haven't worked with Title B before, I just want to explain that this right-hand side panel shows the timeline. It shows the track. You can add more tracks by doing this, changing the language. So you can edit two tracks at the same time. This little icon over here shows you the track that's going to be viewed on the video, so I'm just going to add a quick subtitle. So that's showing in English now. If I want to show Arabic, I would double click on this track. So if you double click on this track, it shows you that subtitle over here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this one from my view and just show the English one for the purposes of this tutorial. What I want to do now is I want to show you a few ways of adding subtitles. So again, double click anywhere to add a subtitle, or you can highlight an area, right click, new, or you can start typing anywhere where it's highlighted. So once you've added a subtitle, just click on it and start typing on it straight away. If you want to change the start and end times, one of the things you can do is just move to the edge of the subtitle and move it up and down like this. So one of the useful things that you can do is show a sound wave. I think for a task like this where you're doing the spotting, the queuing, it's worth showing the sound wave. For this video, it's a music video. It might not be as useful as if it was a piece of dialogue from a movie where there are obvious silent times and times of speech. But I think it's useful anyway. Once you show the sound wave, you can zoom in and out of the sound wave by pressing the control key on your keyboard and moving your mouse wheel up and down. So that helps you get the timing even more precise. So if you move up and down to where the sound starts changing over here, pressing space plays the video. So pressing space plays the video, and space again pauses it. So again, this is something that you can use while doing this process to add and subtitles at the right time. Another important feature I want to show you when doing this task is adding bookmarks. So if you want to double click on the margin over here, that will create a bookmark. So that's created a bookmark and it's called it 1. So if I'm working on an area up here and I want to go back to that bookmark, I just press F1. So I press the function key corresponding to the number of the bookmark, and it takes me straight away to that bookmark. So I'm going to go back here now. I'm going to zoom out. So again, control and use the mouse wheel. I'm going to delete these subtitles and I'm going to start the process of queuing. So the way it's done in Title B is that you play the video and you press two keys, open square bracket and close square bracket to start subtitle and end the subtitle. So if I press space now to play the video, I'm going to show you how I do that.
Children drank the lemonade, and the morning lasted all day.
So what I did there is I played the video, and whenever I heard some speech or something that I want to subtitle, I pressed the open square bracket, and whenever that piece of speech ended, I pressed the close square bracket. So now I have a few sections here that I want to add some words to. So again, I just press play and I start typing straight away.
Salvation Army band played. Salvation Army band played. And the children drank the lemonade. And children drank lemonade, and the morning lasted all day, and the morning lasted all day, all day.
So you might have noticed a few things there. When I went to Subtitle to edit, the cursor jumped straight away to the beginning of that subtitle, and when it was playing and it reached the end of that section, it went back to the very beginning so that I make sure that I'm transcribing what I'm hearing properly. I'm going to show you that again now. So press
Children
play.
drank the lemonade, and the children drank the lemonade, and the children drank the lemonade.
So you know that helps me make sure that the text is correct against what is being said on the video. One more thing you can do is use the slow and fast buttons over here. I think this is a really nice feature of TitleB because it actually slows the video down or speeds it up without changing the pitch. So you know, with other video suites, sometimes you can hear a squeaky voice when it's being played too fast or a deeper voice when it's played too slow. So I'm going to show you how to play it slow now. I just want to make sure that I heard this right, and it said the children brought lemonade rather than the children bought lemonade. So I'm just going to slow that down and I'm going to press play.
And the children drank the lemonade, and the children drank the lemonade, and the children drank the lemonade.
I think I'm happy with brought for the time being. If I've done it wrong, I can go back to it and change it later on. So that's how you cue subtitles. Of course, you can always change the start and end times with more precision by you know, dragging and dropping the edges of the subtitles or moving them around. You can move them pretty much anywhere. You can copy them and paste them, so Control C and Control V. You can copy more than one. If you're working with a music video, you can select individual subtitles by keeping the Control key down and clicking on the gripper of the subtitle over here, and you can delete multiple subtitles at the same time. Okay, so I'm just going to very quickly now try to cue this video from beginning to end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play it on fast, and I'm going to try to add the subtitles at the right time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Salvation Army band-played, and the children drank the lemonade, and the morning lasted all day, and through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the town away. Hey, mama, midnight, hey, mama, hey, like in a northern town. Sat on a stony ground, and he took a cigarette out, and everyone else came down to listen. He said in winter 1963, it felt like the world would freeze, with John F. Kennedy and the Beatles. Hey, mama, midnight, hey, mama, hey, like in a northern town. Hey, mama, hey, mama, midnight, hey, mama, hey, on the workshop door. Evening turned till rain, watch the water roll down the drain, as we followed him down to the station. No, he never would wave goodbye. You can see it written in his eyes as the train rolled out of sight. Bye, bye. Hey, mama, good night. Hey, mama, hey. Like in a golden time. Hey, mama, hey, mama, good night. Hey, mama, hey.
So I've very quickly done the queuing and the spotting. I had it playing on fast so that I can get this task done quickly. I think I did a pretty reasonable, accurate job, but I can always play it again and change that. So what I want to do now is I want to add the text. So I'm going to go ahead and click on one of these. Now, one thing I forgot to mention earlier is to go from one subtitle to the next. You can click on these two buttons over here, which is next and previous. So that takes you from one subtitle to the next, either previous or next. You can also press the tab key on your keyboard, so you can go from one to the other by pressing tab to go forward and shift tab to go backwards. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play that, and I'm gonna try to add the text now.
And the children brought the lemonade, and the children brought the lemonade, and the children brought, and the morning lasted all day, and the morning lasted all day, all day. Through an open window came, through an open window came, through an open window came, through an open. Sinatra in a younger day, Sinatra in a younger day, Sinatra in a younger day, Sinatra in a younger day. Sinatra pushing the town away, pushing the town away, pushing the town away. Oh, in a northern town, sat on the step in a northern town, in a northern town, in a northern town, in a northern on the stony ground, on the stony ground, and he sat on the stony ground, sat on the stony ground. Sat on the stony ground, sat on the stony ground. He took a cigarette out, he took a cigarette out, he took a cigarette out. And everyone else came down, everyone else came down to listen. In winter 1963, in winter 1963, it felt like the world would freeze. It felt like the world would freeze. John F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, and the Beatles, and the Beatles. Laughing in northern, laughing in northern, laughing in northern. All the world shut down, all the world shut down. Big turn to rain, big turn to rain, big turn to rain. Watch evening turn to rain. Watch evening turn to rain. Watch evening water roll down the drain.
So I've done all the text that I want to do right now. So one of the things that I want to do is preview the subtitles that I've done, making sure the times are right. So you can do that by double clicking anywhere on the video. By double clicking, you go into full screen mode. So I'm going to press space again to play. I'm going to double click.
The Salvation Army band played, and the children drank the lemonade, and the morning lasted all day, all day. And through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the town away. Life in a northern town. He sat on the stony ground, and he took a cigarette out, and everyone else came down to listen.
So I'm happy with the start and end times. What I can do now is add some nice special effects. I can change the style, choose any font, add borders, shadows, sweep, a sweep effect. So you can add all these effects over here. You can choose transitions and effects as well. I'm not going to do that now. I've showed you how to do the queuing today. Hopefully, if you have any questions, send them to info@tisleb.com. I'd be happy to help. Thanks very much. Bye bye.